Hey guys, Get Level here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do this in Streamlabs OBS. The pack that we're going to be using today is a brand new Christmas overlay pack from gumroad.com/GetLevel. I just finished it today, but it is also compatible with OBS Studio. You just have to watch my OBS Studio tutorial for that. Now, on top of showing you how to add those overlays, I'm also going to be showing you a little technique to add snow to any overlays that you have in both Streamlabs OBS and OBS Studio. So stick around till the end for that. Now, although I'm going to be showing you how to add this specific pack to Streamlabs OBS, note that if you use Streamlabs OBS and you get this pack, there will be a .overlay file. So all you have to do is go to settings, scene collections, import overlay, and it will install everything we're about to do. So yeah, you can skip all of this if you're actually going to get this specific pack. That being said, let's get right into it. Shout out to Onesie Yuna for retweeting my latest video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and tweet or retweet this video in order to maybe get the next shout out. So we're here in Streamlabs OBS, and this is my regular setup. I don't want to touch this setup, so I'm going to click on top of my scenes list. I'm going to click manage all. I'm going to go ahead and click create new. It's going to get rid of all of the things that I had before. No, it's saving them, but I'm on a new one now. I'm going to call this one Xmas. Okay, click that little arrow check mark, click done. Now we know that we're gonna need a starting soon screen, an intermission screen, a game scene, be right back scene, and a stream ending. I'm not really gonna use a stream ending, but I'm still gonna put it because if you guys want it, you have it. Let's go ahead and rename this first one. Starting. Let's add a new one. Intermission. Another one. BRB. Another one. Ending. Okay. Now I'm gonna do that famous little technique that I have is drag this to the side. With Streamlabs OBS, it's cool. It doesn't seem to be working on OBS Studio, but I don't know what's up with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of our files pretty much ready. Okay, large-ish icons, that's good. Click on starting and find the starting soon scene. Boom, intermission screen. Boom, we are back, ending, booyaka shot. Okay, now we have this, we have that, we have this, we have that. Oh, I forgot the game scene. Let's just add it. I can type. Okay, put that after intermission. So starting soon looks good. We're probably gonna add a labels bar, but we'll do that a little bit later. Game scene, we're gonna do that later too. Intermission, actually let's add a camera overlay. We're gonna use the narrow one, but if you want to, you can also use the wide one. That looks weird. There we go. See, you have a big one. If you want to use the big one, just use the big one. No one is stopping you, okay? But we're not gonna use it today. Press delete. Boom, delete. Okay, so intermission. Let's add our camera. Now, as you can see, this is black, this is black. That means that it's transparent. That means that you can put stuff underneath it. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna add video capture device, and we're gonna add a webcam. I'm gonna call it webcam. It's weird that this is working, but okay. I'm using it in OBS Studio too, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna flip this. Okay, so right click on it, transform, flip horizontal. That way you're looking wherever you wanna look, okay? And now we're good, but we want this to be a little smaller. My head is too big. Way too big. Now, the dimensions for those things are 16 by 9. So technically you can swap out the camera here with whatever you're gonna put up there, right? You could actually put the game up there. Well, you're supposed to put the game up there, but you can swap it. You can put the camera up there and then the game here, and then this will be a chat. Okay, let's continue. So we have a camera. We're gonna put a game. Let's add a game capture. You know what? Let's do it. Game capture. We're not gonna have any games right now because, okay, you know, you get the point. I added a game capture. As soon as you have a game, you can double click it and select the game, or maybe it'll detect it automatically if you have that set up. But boom, the game capture is here. So now let's go to game. And remember, we have our camera overlay. We're gonna go ahead, video capture device, click add source. We're gonna click the webcam that we already added. It's fine. We're gonna transform it. Transform it and put it there. Now the cool thing here is that this is pretty high quality, but you know, if you want people to be able to see the game, you need to put it at a decent size. There we go. Nice. And we're gonna put the webcam underneath it, of course. You know, the order of visibility is also the order of the list and the source list. Drag it like this, and now you're wondering, oh, it's not fitting. Hold Alt on your keyboard in order to drag it. and drag it, holding Alt. Boom. Now I'm gonna press Shift, click the other one, click that groups thing, and call this camera. And that's it. Okay, boom, done. Now we have a group, and we can click on the group, and we can move them together. Nice. Okay, that's the first step. Now let's add our game capture. It's the same game capture that's gonna be in the intermission screen. So let's go ahead and find it. And we're gonna add game capture here, add source, it's here, drag it behind the camera. Make sure you don't drag it inside the group. Oh, there you go. And now we're pretty clean. Be Right Back is there, stream ending is here. Let's add the labels bar. In this case, if you're an affiliate, you're gonna use labels affiliate. Okay. If you're non-affiliate, you're gonna use labels non-affiliate, because the icons that I put in this pack are follow, donator, top donator. For affiliates, I actually put subscribe, cheer, and if you're not affiliate, you don't have access to that. So let's just put, okay, so I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna add a label. So assuming that you are correctly logged in to Streamlabs OBS with your Twitch account, now you're gonna go ahead and click Stream Label. Nice. We're gonna call this one follow. And we're gonna type recent follow. F, boom, most recent follower. That's what we want. If we want a specific font, we can also choose that. But just for the example, I'm gonna use Arial. I'm gonna use the default, but I don't want to use Google font. Okay, but for the font style, text transform, there it is. We're gonna make it uppercase. Everything is uppercase. Font style, we can make it bold if we wanted to. It doesn't really matter. I can bump this up just a little bit just to make sure that, okay, we have all the resolution we need. We're not gonna stretch anything up, so we're not gonna have any issues with the pixelation. Let's put this up there. Okay, you can look at the pixels here. You know, that's 1007. I'm gonna keep that in mind for the next one that I'm gonna put. Okay, now it's too big. That's fine. Right click on it, go to filters, click plus to add a new filter. Go to the list, go to scroll, limit width, that's for sure. And then you can play around with the speed a little bit. Usually around 15 should be fine, not too distracting. And I'm gonna guess that this is 300. Oh my God, got it first try? Is that it? Am I this good? Okay, that's actually pretty insane. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna I'm gonna paste the duplicate. That means that it's gonna be the same type of source, but they're not linked together, right? And now I'm gonna drag this up. Remember, 1007 was the number of pixel up top. That means this is at the same position. So we pretty much did that right, but this time we want top donor. So we're gonna double click this. We're gonna tap, not top donor, recent donor. Most recent donator, boom, click done, and you're done. Now we're gonna right click again, paste duplicate again. Okay, tap on my keyboard a little bit until I get 1007. And this one is gonna be top donor, okay? All time, top, or just top, type, whoop, top, all time top donator, there you go. And click done. And now you have it. You want to rename those just to make sure you don't get confused. So we're gonna right click, go to rename, and this one was donor, donator. Donor and donator is the same thing. Donor is just more attributed to organs, and donator is more attributed to money. That's it. Top donator. There you go. And we have a labels bar. Now we can group them together. Hold shift. You know, make sure you group the overlay with it. Group, bam, labels, bar. Nice, cool, easy. That's it. Now we can go ahead and copy this. Copy, go to the starting soon, right click, and paste a reference. This time we want it to stick together. You know, we want them to be linked. That way, if you modify that one labels bar, all of them are gonna be modified. For example, let's say that if you are using the .overlay file that is in this pack and you are actually an affiliate, all you will have to do is just double click and then switch to the right affiliate image. And if you want to change the labels, it will be affected on every single scene. Okay, just do it on one scene, the rest is going to be fine. Boom, and it's right here. Now what you can do is try to center it a little bit. you know, ultimately you place it wherever you want. I'm gonna eyeball this right now. Boom, that looks nice. I'm actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna copy it again just so I can keep the position. And now I'm gonna do this here, paste reference and paste reference. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's add the chat box. Okay, just click plus chat box. There you go. And then we're gonna give it a size that kind of looks like it's this size. You might wanna play around with the font size here. So you go font settings and you go to font size. Another thing is go to source and make sure that shut down source when not visible is turned off. That way your chat will not disappear every time you go to this scene. Now let's drag this to the side a little bit and let's drag our chat here, and we will try to make it pretty much the size of our actual chat box. Let's go here. The width is too much, so let's make it 400 for example. All right, that seems to be okay. We can also obviously, you know, scale it, but you know, if you can avoid scaling it, it's even better. Let's go 350. All right, I am going to be scaling it just to give it a little bit of padding. And here, let's go with 500. Okay, that's nice. Now, there's a little arrow on the side here that I can click to deploy my chat, if you will. And I can type stuff just to test it. It wants to connect. My size, like the font size might be a little high. Actually, if that's something that you like, that looks correct to me. You know, let me have a little conversation with Nightbot a little bit. Put in some commands. That's all right. I would probably make it a little smaller, but that's actually pretty fine. Okay, now that we have our chat box, I'm gonna show you if you don't speak English or if you would like to add an additional scene and blah, blah, blah. Add a scene. I'm going to show you how to customize it if you speak in a different language. You don't want starting soon, be right back, stream ending. It's fine. New scene, we're just going to call it new scene. That's fine. We're going to add, included in the overlay pack, we're going to add a background. Okay, so this is a scene background. It's blank, as you can see. Now we're going to click plus. We're going to find a text source. We're going to click add source. We're going to click add source. And now we're going to type whatever. Okay, let's say that I'm French, okay? Let's imagine that, let's pretend that I'm French for a second. And I want this to look the way I want it to look, okay? What I would do is go ahead and type it here, okay? And then I'm gonna choose the font. Now, if you are looking for the font, look at the product description on gumroad.com/gaillevel. And the font here is Old English. Why are you not finding it? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's Old English. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, make this big. And we're gonna give it a color actually. We actually want the font to be a certain color and we want it to be something towards the red right here, but not too red. Okay, keep the color scheme. Click OK, and then you can place it. Obviously, you know, you do whatever you want with it. We should probably center it. Maybe double click on it. I'm pretty sure there's a setting to center it here. Alignment, center, boom, there it is. Easy clap. And that's how you customize it. Now I know you're gonna be asking me, how do I change the color? This is not meant to be, you're not meant to be able to change the colors on this one. As you can see, there's red, there's green. If you add a filter, it will mess it up. So, you know, it's Christmas. I added Christmas colors. Like, if you don't like the colors, don't get the overlay. You know, I can't perform miracles, although this kind of works too, you know, like if that's your thing, you want to make it green, maybe a little less saturated. Okay, more of that type of Christmas with some green cherries or whatever that is, you can do that too. But anyways, that is the bulk of how to do this. Okay, as I said in the beginning, if you're using Streamlabs OBS and you decide to use this overlay pack, if you're getting this pack, you're gonna have a file that's called Xmax overlay pack by gaillevel, and you can go click on settings. Okay, bottom left, you click on settings, you go to scene collections, you click import overlay file, and then you find that file. It will install everything that I just did here. Okay, let's say that this is not enough for you. You want a little extra spice on top of the scenes list. You can click on the little cogwheel. It will bring you to the transition menu. You can click on that little pencil here, and now you can pick whatever transition. You can choose a swipe, a fade, a slide, blah blah blah. I like the slide, honestly. It's like one of my favorites, but I like to put it 1000 milliseconds, so it's like super smooth. We can make this go, let's say that we like this going down. Okay, it's going down for real. Okay, click intermission. There you go. You can probably put it a little longer, but this is the bulk of it. Okay, as I promised in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna now show you how to add snow to any overlays, and it also works in OBS Studio. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go to a website called twitch.center/snow. And as you can see here, we have a preview of our snow. On the right here, we have the controls of our snow. We can put more flakes. You just have to click preview every time you modify it. Boom, more flakes. You can go crazy with it. 1,000 flakes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you're just asking for trouble at this point. Okay, let's keep it down low. 149 is fine. You can give it a color, but you know, come on. And then the size of the flakes, they can be big, they can be small, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep it like this. There's opacity, play around with it. Okay, once you're done, click preview one last time to make sure that all of your modifications are taken into account, and then click that link here. That's the link that you're gonna use. Now let's go back to Streamlabs OBS, for example, and let's say that my intermission screen is kind of dull. I want some snow in there, okay, because it's the most wonderful time of the year. Let's click plus, and we're gonna go find browser source because it's a source from a browser. Okay, let's call this one snow, John, or whatever. Add source. Okay, we have that little Streamlabs OBS. We're gonna get rid of that, and boom, we're gonna add our snow. Now, when it comes to the size, if you wanted to fill the screen, this is where you would put it. So 1920 is the sign. If it's the size of your screen, by 1080, boom, you have a full snow over everything. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Let's go to let's go to OBS Studio now. Okay. Let me turn off the preview. Okay. Same thing. Click plus here, and then go find browser. Okay, and call this one snow. Boom. Click OK, replace this by the link that you just copied, put 1920 by 1080 if that's the size of your screen, of your canvas at least. Boom, boom. And now you should have a bunch of snow. I can't see because I don't have the preview, but let's see what this is like. Okay. It works, Okay, let me turn that off real quick. Now let's say that in your game scene, maybe you don't want all of that snow everywhere. Right? It's too much snow. You don't want that same snow. Okay, I'm gonna right click, copy, and put it in my game scene. How would I add that to just my camera? Let's open up that camera folder. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna paste reference, and all I'm gonna do here is hold Alt. You remember we learned how to crop. Hold Alt and wheel, and wheel. Still holding Alt on my keyboard, and wheel, and I missed it. Okay, there we go. And boom, now you have snow only on your camera. And if you make sure that it is inside the camera group on top of, you know, everything, now it's part of your camera overlay. So you get rid of it, no camera, no snow, but now there's snow. And yeah, let's just add snow to the rest. What do you think? Let's just add snow. You want to add snow? Let's add snow. Oh, sorry. I meant to actually right click and then paste reference. Boom, snow. You know, very subtle snow, but snow nonetheless. Boom, subtle snow. Boom, subtle snow. Easy clapperino for subtle snow. Again, you can modify it. You will have to change the link every time if you want to change it. You know, the link it's not served. Also, make sure that you like what you have before you duplicate it everywhere. But that also means that you can have different types of snows. You can have different type of snow for different types of scenes. If you want thick snow on the starting scene, but you want very subtle snow on the stream ending, for example, you can do that too. All right, and this is how you can get yourself sorted for the holidays with a Christmas full overlay pack with little transition, and also have snow on whatever overlay pack that you're using. I know some people don't want to change their whole overlay pack. That's fine. Oh wait, there's something I forgot to show you, how the overlay pack actually looks on Twitch. There it is. I added it to my second channel, and there it is. This is the offline. This is what the panels will look like. I even added a little cover. Don't mind my this is my bot's picture. Okay, it's a really shy bot, and this is what the banner will look like if I collapse this. You know, it still fits. Pretty cool stuff. Make sure you read the product description before getting anything online. That way you don't have to message me and tell me you imagined stuff and then stuff didn't end up in the pack because you imagined it. And I was like, why did you imagine if there's a very detailed product description? Anyways, I really like that snow. It's pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you have any questions about it, just also let me know. Again, read the product description. It's available at gumroad.com/guidelevel. Also, if you're new to all of this, I have many videos that are similar to this one where I go more in depth and I go a little slower. I also recently posted a full OBS Studio tutorial on how to get, you know, exactly what I just did with Streamlabs OBS. So if you're wondering, oh my god, I don't use Streamlabs OBS, this is how you do it. It's easy, it's simple. Do not panic, okay? Do not panic. Anyways, top right, YouTube should show you what they think is the best video for you to watch next, and underneath that, you will find my most recent video. So go check them out, keep on learning, and I will see you guys next time. Maybe it's too early to say happy holidays, but happy holidays. Go out there, make me proud. Guide Level out.